Dear friends, this was a full but good week in the European Parliament. It was the second week of plenary sessions, and there are four things which I want to tell to you at the end of this week. Firstly, I spoke for the first time in the plenary of the European Parliament this week. I spoke in the debate on youth employment. One of the points which I made during this debate was I called on the European Commission to establish a European mechanism to exchange best practices on combating youth unemployment in Europe. The reason is the following. We have European countries in which youth unemployment is very high, more than 50% in Spain, in Greece, and countries in which it's very low, less than 10% in Germany, for example. And so what I want us to do is establish a European mechanism to give European countries the possibility to exchange best practices, see what measures worked in some countries which eventually can also be applied in countries where youth unemployment is very high. Secondly, the second thing which I want to tell to you is today we voted on the members of the Interparliamentary Delegations of the European Parliament. I was elected a full member of the delegation of the European Parliament with Moldova, and this is very important to me. It was my wish to be part of this delegation, and I'm very happy I succeeded. I will work tirelessly in the next years to bring Moldova closer to the European Union, closer to Europe. Thirdly, the third important thing of this week, in fact it was the most important thing for us all as Europeans, EPP and Parliament, was the election of Jean-Claude Juncker as President of the European Commission. I voted for Jean-Claude Juncker as President of the Commission because it is my deep conviction that he will be an excellent President for all of us for the next 5 years. The fourth thing which I want to tell to you is, this week I took part in the hearings of 2 new European Commissioners. As you know, 4 European Commissioners ran in the European elections. They were elected members of the European Parliament, and now we had to replace them. I took part in 2 of these hearings, one in the Committee on Economic Affairs and one in the Committee of Budgets. In the Committee of Economic Affairs, I took part in the hearing of the new Commissioner on Economic and Monetary Affairs, Siegfried Katainen, a former Prime Minister of Finland and a former Minister of Finance. In both of these capacities, Siegfried Katainen was a man who strengthened the Finnish economy. He handled public finances with great care. So I truly believe he's the right choice to be European Commissioner for Economic, Monetary Affairs and the Euro. The second candidate that I heard this week was the new Commissioner for Budgets, Dominik from Poland. He's a former State Secretary in the Polish Ministry of Finance. He was, during the Polish EU presidency 2011, in charge of the budget of the European Union for 2012, so someone who knows about the budget of the EU. Also a very well-prepared candidate, a candidate which I was happy to support and to give my vote to. These were the highlights of the week in Strasbourg. Let us keep in touch. Thank you for following me, and always let me know what I can do better as an MEP. Thank you.